The fortress that I came here to see, it's over there, perched on that hilltop, quite obviously. But there we go. Just talked to one of the cab drivers. It's relatively pretty cheap to take a ride from this town to the next one, to Bunyadora. So that is what we're going to do, right? But first, we're gonna walk across Deva and walk up to the fortress. By the looks of it, there is not much, but that's always misleading, because a settlement like this probably reaches back several hundred years, and so several hundred years most certainly have left their imprint. Do what the locals do. Cannot go wrong with that, unless the locals are absolutely insane. Quiet, sleepy Romanian town with the landmark communist built blocks. Have you visited Eastern Europe or any of the Slavic nations, Russia, and many of the Russians who would ever watch this would most likely feel at home in these parts. This is where my parents' generation grew up. I think we're walking up towards an Orthodox church, which would be an interesting subject matter for this trip. But as I came absolutely unprepared, I have no agenda, no subject, no object. I have great interest, many interests in the land, but no actual narrative that I've formed. So vaguely, I am interested in the local religion, being the remnant from the old Byzantine Empire, the Orthodox, Eastern Orthodox Church, and its temples, and its churches and monasteries. I am also vastly interested in the historical conflict of the different ethnicities in the region and battling each other for dominance and rulership of the land. And I am interested in its geography. Romania has amazing mountains. It's one of the last wildernesses in Europe where... Oh, it's green. They're not gonna hit me. So where I was just a moment ago, massive road, quite intimidating crossing it. So Romania is one of the last wildernesses in Europe. Believe it or not, currently there is an epidemic of brown bears, black bears, I don't know. Originally I was planning to go up in the Carpathians to conquer the highest peak in the region, being in the mountain, the Fagarash mountains, and I was continuously warned to beware of the wild bears. Well, wild or half domesticated, apparently bears breaking into shops and wreak havoc among the countryside and the valley villages. Now, I don't think I'm gonna face bears in towns and cities. A short, fast trip. I thought I might share it with you because there is a future plan of returning and doing some mountaineering and exploring the local mountains as a type of preparation for further expeditions, rather expeditions. Okay, so I just paused that church. It didn't seem too impressive, but I feel like I had come to like one of the center boulevards where people sit out. There's a lot of cafes, restaurants. It's quite chilled atmosphere. People sitting all around. Obviously, they wouldn't be very happy if I record their sojourn into the afternoon. What day is it? I think it's Tuesday. So obviously it's pretty quiet, but still a lot of people chilling, you know? It's nice. It looks very nice from here. Let me show you. You know, this road leads directly into this hilltop on which top is perched the fortress. And get off the road. How about that? If you have been around and you have watched our previous videos, you might have noticed that I'm not so reluctant to speak and share my mind. And that is still the case. I live according to some Stoic dictums that teach and say that if you have nothing valuable to say, then say nothing. But so far, the Nomad Eclectics YouTube channel hasn't really been growing that much. Let's put it bluntly, it has been really stagnant. And so this video, I will be trying to just speak whatever is on my mind, just do the usual nonsense that everyone does in these modern videos. Let's become that I feared most, the annoying vlogger. Another one. No, molto mask. Alright, so I've been told to press this button. Destination. Beautiful. Yeah. And we are up on the top. Ooh. Right. Yeah, spectacular views from up here. Nevertheless, so the descent must be done by a footpath. Must have been hell of an affair besieging this fortress. Especially on a day like this, hot, your armor, carrying your steel weapons, expecting nothing less but the most vicious defenders. Yeah, Middle Ages couldn't have been an easy time to live. And this will be a very boring walk down this hill. So I check in with you next time something of worth. So I just arrived to Hunyadora a couple of minutes ago. I checked in into my tonight's accommodation, and now I'm making my way to the castle of Hunyad. I'm hopeful it should be alright. Google Maps says it stays open until 8 o'clock, but then I am not sure about the COVID restrictions, how it affects this particular site. But yeah, we find out. Here we are. I'm gonna just rush on to the entrance. Perfect. Let's see. And the courtyard. Spectacular. You can see the countless reconstruction efforts.